different. It's going to be a big game with a big crowd. We're going to try to make our fans proud and to bring back the trophy with us after the game.
Questions? Questions?
My name is Pedro from TMTV. Coach, Yanga have won the last 5 derbies in a row. Does it give you any pressure as you approach your best derby tomorrow?
The pressure is always part of the game. The question is how you handle it and how you approach it. For me, I think in any big match environment or in any big club environment, the pressure is always on. The context that you're displaying now, of course, puts us in a situation that we must perform. But I'll be very honest with you, saying that if the context was different, I would approach things the same way. I would be looking at the same outcome. So does it give us any extra pressure? No. Is the pressure here? Yes, and it should be.
Coach, from the last friendly,
Your name and the media.
my name is Wametoka. From the last friendly game, your team played well, but it's just like they lack chemistry on how to finalize the championship game. Do you see something different from tomorrow game?
So first of all, did we play well? I would say yes and no. It was by patches during the game, which was also expected because it was a very unique context. Gave playing time to a lot of players. Very often we gave minimal playing time. When you play 20 minutes, you're being subbed by another player who played 20, 25. Changes a lot the dynamic of the team. So I would say it was interesting, good, no, it can be much better. When it comes to the element that you're putting forward, which is the chances conversion, of course you can always do better. If we're better in that department in the first 25, 30 minutes of the game, it would probably been an end story immediately in that game. But should you expect to see improvement? Of course. The season hasn't officially started yet. It was our last preparation game. We took it as such. There was also a lot of elements that we need to understand going into that game that we played after our opponent of tomorrow. So we need to also manage the load and everything. There's a lot of elements that goes into our last preparation game that happened. So overall, if I can be very honest with you, I'm happy with the fact that we did not pick up any injury. I'm happy with the fact that everyone managed to get a win and everyone got a chance to perform in front of our fans. That's all that matters to me in that occasion.
Another question? Another question?
Is there any player who's going to be missed tomorrow?
Sorry?
Is there any player who's going to be missed again tomorrow?
Who's going to miss the game?
Yeah, for injury.
Yes. I'm not saying who, but yes.
One last question.
Okay. Good morning, Coach.
Morning.
My name is from Channel 10. Congratulations for creating new era in Yanga. That's a big for you as a coach because it's a big club. I have a question, especially in your tactic of your team. The last 2 games you played like versus Rayo Sport, and the last game you played versus Bandar from Kenya. I saw some changes in your team, especially in midfield zone. There's no Aucho. I think that the club, you have the new players in these areas. And one of the most important places in Yanga is in midfield areas. What are you going to do for tomorrow? You're going to some new places in this area because your opponent Simba, they are good at this zone.
Okay. Look, for the specific position that you're talking about in the midfield position, you're referring to the defensive midfield position. We have players who can cover that position very well. Aucho was an important player of Yanga for many years. Now that he's gone, someone else is going to take over and become an important player of the team. We have many players who can play in that position. I can guarantee you that whoever I choose to start or enter in that game tomorrow will deliver. He will do well. Whether it's Balakonte, whether it's Aziz, even Duke can play in that position. We have many players who can play there. All of them are able to perform. So for me, I'll be very honest saying I'm not concerned at all about this. When it comes to the midfield department, yes, you're right. Simba has good players, just like many teams have good players. So are we. We're quite good in that department as well. So as I often say, when you have a game like that with two good teams, with two good midfield areas, it's who produced the best work, who is the most organized, who has the best approach, and we'll do what we need to do to make sure it's us.
Thank you, Coach. Exchange position.
Thank you.
Karibu kuelekea mchezo wa ngao ya jamii 2025, mchezo ambao ndio unafungua msimu wa 2025-2026. Kwa niaba ya wachezaji, mambo ya koji na wakabili namna gani Simba Sports Club kesho?
Kwa niaba ya wachezaji, sisi kama wachezaji tuko tayari kwa ajili ya mchezo huo, kwani tunaamini utakuwa ni mchezo mgumu, lakini sisi kama wachezaji ni wajibu wetu kwenda kupambana na kuweza kupata matokeo kwenye mchezo huo.
Maswali? Maswali?
Hii bila shaka hata wapinzani wenu wanapaswa kuwashuhudia wakicheza siku yao ya Simba Day. Unaona namna wanavyoonyesha kujia bila shaka nyingine, namna wanapokuja kwa ajili ya kutaka kurudisha heshima yao ya kuwa mara tano dhidi yenu, kuelekea kufikia ngao. Kama wachezaji tunazungumza nini? Licha kuwa mmeshinda mara nyingi zaidi, timu kubwa nyumbani.
Muhimu ni kupambana kwa sababu mchezo wa